everyone, and welcome to This Day. It's a great day today. Today is Wednesday, May 22nd, and I'm Bobby Higgins. Coming your way on the show, we welcome from the Saddle Club President Lynn Nicholson and also board member Audrey Greider. They're going to be here to give us some updates with the Equestrian Center and also to tell us about their upcoming barbecue coming up on June 10th. And after that, joining us is Diane Lukic, founder of Flourishing in Your Third Act, and joining her is Sunshine Ludi. So great show coming your way. Right now, let's take a look at today's Stay Informed. On Monday, May 27th, that's Memorial Day, several thousand runners will be competing in the City of Laguna Hills Memorial Day Half Marathon that will come through a portion of Laguna Woods Village. The event starts at the Laguna Hills Mall, and during the race, runners will enter through Gate 2, travel down Via Estrada, turn left on Calle Aragon, turn left on Avenida Sevilla, then left on Avenida Mallorca, then turn right on Via Estrada and exit through Gate 2. The first runners are expected to enter the community just after 6:30 a.m. and the last runners should exit around 7:30 a.m. So on Monday, Memorial Day, make sure you look out for the runners if you're out and about early in the morning. And now let's take a look outside at the weather. Today it is mostly cloudy with a high of 71 and a low of 54. Tomorrow on Thursday we'll have morning clouds which will clear and gradually become mostly sunny with a high of 68 and a low of 55. Friday is more of the same, morning clouds then gradually becoming sunny, and the weekend on Saturday and Sunday for Memorial Day weekend should have mostly sunny skies, and same with Monday too, should be mostly sunny. So great weekend ahead. And now let's take a look at the sunrise and sunset. This photo is from Debbie Dotson at the Rhine Falls in Switzerland. I believe she's on her vacation still right now and may have some more photos to share with us. So just a gorgeous photos there. Love it. Sunrise this morning was at 5:46 a.m. and your sunset will be at 7:50 p.m. tonight. If you'd like to have your photos featured here on This Day, please email them to us at lagunawoodsvillagetv@gmail.com. Stay with us because up next after the break we have the Saddle Club. But first, let's take a look at today's meetings.
Tickets are on sale now at the PAC for the California Club's entertainment event, Kenny Cetera's Chicago Experience, a tribute to the band Chicago. Saturday, August 3rd, 7:30 p.m. at the PAC. Kenny and his 7-piece band with a 3-horn section will produce the true sound of the original Chicago band. The evening will highlight all the best of Chicago with songs like 25 or 6 to 4, Hard to Say I'm Sorry, and If You Leave Me Now, and more. You don't want to miss this one.
I'm a dad of 4. I love chasing the kids around, love hiking, running, playing pickleball, golf, you name it. But pain had me on the sidelines. A friend told me about Roadrunner Sports. I came in, checked it out. A fit expert greeted me immediately, brought me into the perfect fit zone, and videotaped me running on a treadmill to measure my gait, did a 3D image of my feet, each foot. I found out I have a higher arch on one foot than the other, and one foot's longer than the other. My whole life I never knew this. And then put me in some great shoes, and I felt absolutely night and day difference. Pain-free. I love being active, but now I'm back, and that's been my journey to becoming pain-free.
Make sure to show your Laguna Woods Village ID to enjoy 10% savings on everything. You're invited to a private shopping hour for Laguna Woods Village residents only, the first Thursday of every month from 9 to 10 a.m.
At Adapt to It, we strive to make the everyday tasks easier by providing our customers with the tools they need to be successful. We carefully explain the use and care of all of our equipment. Adapt to It has been in Laguna Woods for over 20 years, and we know that nothing in life stays constant. So we can help you adapt to all the changes in your life. Adapt to It sells and rents items and always delivers with a smile. Come in today to experience what we mean when we say, when you can't change it, adapt to it.
Welcome back to This Day. Joining us now from the Saddle Club is President Lynn Nicholson and also board member Audrey Greider. Welcome, ladies. So nice to meet you. Appreciate you coming in.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. So, Lynn, I wanted to ask you just a little bit before we get into the events and stuff, a little bit about your background and, why the Saddle Club for you?
Oh, okay. I started out coming to meetings couple years, well, in 2017.
Okay.
And then it was such a nice group of people, and I'd never been around horses before. I'm from the Midwest, and I just hadn't, and it was just magical.
Really?
Yeah, down at the Equestrian Center. So
So here, and I thought you probably had this long history with horses, and
not at
so
all.
I love to hear that because when you have more time and things I've always maybe been interested in, or now I can get involved in it, and so that's so great.
Most of our members don't have horses.
Okay.
They like to be around them, and it's a social club. The Saddle Club is the social arm of the Equestrian Center, and we hold events. One is coming up in June 10th. We have our first barbecue of the season. And
Nice.
what we do, we raise money for the horses for things that aren't included in the budget for the year, extra things the horses need. And that's our main focus. But we do social things, a lot of social things together, and some of us have become really very good friends.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
And I wanted to add with regard to the barbecue, the Equestrian Center has a hospitality room that visitors can go into to do things like sign up. That's kind of where we meet, where the Saddle Club meets. And we have the sign-ups there for the barbecue. And at the barbecue, a number of side dishes are provided. There's 50-50 drawing, bingo, and we even have live music, listening music, provided by Jeff Greider and Craig Spradley from the Retrofits.
Oh, that's awesome.
So they're really
there'll be
fun
live
events.
music as
Yeah.
well. What a fun event. And so I understand that this is like the first barbecue of the year. So this is something you guys do throughout the summer, or?
Well, this year we're having a June barbecue and a July barbecue.
Okay.
And then another event in August, probably in the evening. It'll be a little different. We haven't really planned that one out too much yet.
How nice. That'll be beautiful weather at that point, so the evening will be nice.
Perfect.
So that's so awesome. And then I understand for this one coming up on June 10th that since it's a barbecue, you're supposed to bring your own meat.
Yes, you bring whatever you'd like to cook on the grill. Meat, chicken, fish, tofu.
So now, do you cook it yourself on the grill, or is
She's
there
looking
a
at me
person in
'cause I'm
charge
vegan.
of the cooking? So Audrey, you're in charge of the cooking?
No. She mentioned tofu because I'm vegan.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, everybody brings their meat. There's a huge barbecue. It's a
Okay.
rectangle, and everybody brings whatever they want to cook and cooks it themselves.
Okay.
The barbecue's all hot and ready by 5.
That's awesome.
And then the Saddle Club provides all the side dishes.
Oh, okay.
And just kind of go through a line and pick out what you'd like.
Yeah.
And then
buffet
this
style.
year we have something new. We have berry cobbler for dessert, and with ice cream. It's gonna be, it's gonna be a whole new experience this year.
Oh, that's
So,
wonderful. That
yeah.
sounds so fun. And so you said you can go into the hospitality center. That's where you sign up to RSVP for
Yes,
the event?
there's. We have a hospitality room at the Equestrian Center, and there are signs that direct people in, and that's where you purchase your tickets. There are instructions on the counter for how to purchase your ticket. It's $20 a person, and it is an evening of fun. Right, Audrey?
Definitely.
That's awesome. And Audrey, I wanted to ask you, when did your love of horses start? What's your background
Now,
story?
I do have a story. When I was about 18 months old, they put me on a pony,
Aw.
and the pony threw me off. And one of my earliest memories is reaching up to get back on the pony. And that was the start of it.
Oh, wow.
And it's like they call it like the horse bug, because once you're bit by it, you know. So I've always just loved horses so much. I had to wait until I was married to get my first horse. My parents couldn't really afford it, especially where I grew up in New York City. So I was able to get my first horse, Cheyenne, when I was, I think, 24. I was 24. And had him for 25 years. He was 29 when he passed. I had him for over half his life, half my life, rather, when he passed. So, and now I have Dottie, and Dottie is a pony. She's a pony of the Americas, which is a spotted horse, like Native American Appaloosa horse.
Okay.
And she was my therapy partner, doing equine-assisted psychotherapy. But last July, I moved her over to the barn here at the Equestrian Center. And it's much more convenient for me. So she's retired now.
Okay.
And I'm moving toward retirement.
Nice. So wonderful. So so tell us about the Saddle Club Open membership that people can. Is this to join the Saddle Club if they're interested in as well?
We're always looking to build our membership, and it's just a great way to support the barn, as we call it, the Equestrian Center, while engaging in some great social activities. So we have the form, Lynn, it's in the hospitality room, right?
Yes,
So
yes, it's on the counter.
So it's on the counter there. People can fill it out and then leave their payment. There is a safe, a lock box where they drop their payments for the barbecue as well, right there in the room. And and then we hope that they come to our meetings.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then so you guys have like the monthly meetings?
We have a meeting each month.
Okay.
Our next meeting is on Tuesday, June 4th. And anybody interested out there that would like to join us, we'd love to have you.
Wonderful. So, and tell us about the Equestrian Center also offers tours.
Yes, we have tours that are given at, let's see, I thought maybe we do have the times up. Okay, the tours are just drop-in tours, and you come at the times that we offer.
Okay.
And we'll show you all around the Equestrian Center. You can meet some horses, and the tour times are Wednesday and Thursday at 2, and then Friday through Sunday we have additional tours at 12:30, as well as a 2 o'clock tour.
This is wonderful. And so is this something like you could maybe like bring the grandkids by to check out the
Absolutely,
horses as
absolutely.
well? Okay.
And some people come more than once. We have people that just want to come down and be at the barn and
Exactly.
yeah. So you can come as many times as you like.
And then we saw on the list there, there's also a horsemanship class.
Yes.
What is the horsemanship class?
The horsemanship class, it takes place on Sundays, each Sunday at noon. And again, that's a drop-in class. You don't have to call ahead or register. And that class there's a different topic each week. Maybe one week is horse anatomy, another week might be grooming, and it just keeps going. It's kind of a continuation class.
Okay. Oh, wonderful.
And, yeah, it's great.
And that one, there is a fee for that class.
Yes, there is. It's $15 a class.
Okay.
It's well worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely to get educated. Well, thank you so much, ladies, for being here today. It was a pleasure, and good luck with your event coming up on the 10th.
Thank you.
Thank you
for
very
having
much.
us.
Absolutely. Yes. Make sure to come check out the Saddle Club's June barbecue on Monday, June 10th at 5 p.m. in the Equestrian Center garden area. Bring your plates, utensils, and favorite meat for the grill. Tickets are $20, and you can play bingo as well. For more information, email saddleclublw@gmail.com. Stay with us because we have Flourishing in Your Third Act coming up next.
Whether you are physically active, playing pickleball or golf, or have trouble with daily activities, Tri-Shulo is thoughtfully crafted with your needs in mind. Our unique formula can help provide relief when you need it most. Apply a small amount to your hands, knees, neck, shoulders, or any other areas of discomfort. Gently rub in a circular motion until thoroughly dissolved. There are no artificial chemicals, just natural plant compound to nourish your body. Endorsed by athletes, loved by all, there is nothing like Tri-Shulo Organics. Don't let pain control your life. Take action today.
Dr. Farhumand and her associates at Brilliant Smile are excited to announce we now feature cone beam computed tomography. CBCT scans have many benefits over traditional x-rays. They are fast, safe, non-invasive, and provide better care to our patients. The 3D images provide an accurate view of teeth, bones, and soft tissue. It allows us to diagnose and treat more effectively. Also, it features modern diagnosing of sleep apnea by checking the airways and obstructions. Get started today. Call Brilliant Smile, Laguna Woods Village favorite dentist.
The California Attorney General, Ron Bonta, issued a consumer alert on hearing aids sold over the counter or online. Quote, while hearing aids sold online or over the counter may appear to be more cost effective than traditional hearing aids, they may not properly address your particular hearing loss needs, or they may be outright scams. He goes on to say, get checked by a licensed hearing professional and beware of misleading claims. Call Advanced Ear Care today for answers on over-the-counter hearing aids and options. Tell them Stewart sent you.
I heard that ugly 6-letter word, cancer, and I immediately felt lost.
Our team of women's cancer specialists help thousands of women like Naomi navigate and beat cancer.
I didn't want to be treated like a cancer patient, but like a human.
Our advanced imaging, targeted radiation, and minimally invasive surgeries offer positive outcomes that are beating national cancer survival rates.
I've reclaimed the most beautiful 4-letter word, life, because I had City of Hope on my side.
Welcome back to This Day. We welcome Dr. Diane Lukic, founder of Flourishing in Your Third Act, and also joining her is Sunshine Ludi. Welcome, ladies. So nice to see you today. And so Diane, you're the founder of Flourishing in the Third Act. You know, what need did you see here in the village, you know, that motivated you, you know, to work with this program? You started this program?
That's right. Part of that is we were just coming out of COVID, and I noticed that there were a lot of people that weren't sure how to integrate back into the scheme of things. And there was a lot of loneliness. I've heard that loneliness is an epidemic in the USA, and I thought, what can I do to contribute to that? Now, we only have 250 clubs here, so, and I looked up and I thought, but there's nothing that deals with this. This is more of a support group, so why not start something? So I just put it out there. I put an ad in the Globe, and I had so many people responding and say they would be interested in a club like this. So I just started it.
Oh, that's wonderful. So what is your motto or your purpose or your goal with this club?
The goal is it's never too late to begin again. Never, ever too late to begin again. I think because there's often ageism in our society that people have limiting beliefs, that I'm too old to do something, I'm not good enough, and because I'm really into positive psychology and seeing the strength and beauty in every human being, I know that's not true. So I wanted to start something where people could come and meet each other and really look at the strength and beauty of each human being.
Yeah, that's wonderful. I think I heard something like, we start becoming old when we start saying, oh, I can't do that. I'm too old for that, right? Yeah, and that's just not true. We should be learners and you know, enjoying the beauty of life.
That's
through
right.
all our life.
Yes.
Now, do you have a background in psychology or therapy or anything like this?
I do. I have a background, and I am an example of never too late to begin again. I just earned my doctorate about 3 years ago.
Wow.
And I had researched successful aging. And I did my whole doctoral project on what it is to age successfully because I was aging myself, and I wanted to be good at it. Kind of an overachiever, right? So I studied it, and I found out that it's really important for people to have a nice social support system and to have meaning in their lives, to have purpose. So all that research that I did, and I thought, gee, I need to do something with this now. So that's part of the reason I founded this club. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's incredible. I just love that story. So what is some advice? How can residents, flourish more in their lives?
Okay, so I jotted a few things down. The number one thing that people ask about when they first came to Flourishing, and I said, what is it that you want to get from this group? They said, I want to meet other people and I want to be able to talk to them at a deeper level. I don't want superficial small talk. I want to reach people in a more deep and meaningful way. And so some of the things is expanding your social support system. Now that's easy here in Laguna Woods, right? I thought it was easy, but you have to leave your house to do that.
Right.
So it takes courage though. We all have courage, but it takes courage to go to a club for the first time by yourself. So that's the
Sometimes
one
even the first few times.
the first few times.
Yeah.
And sometimes they're very welcoming, but sometimes it's not. And so you're kind of by yourself there. So anyway.
You maybe feel a little awkward. You're like, where do I go? What do I do? Yeah.
The one thing that I think is real important that we sometimes lose, focus on fun, having fun in daily life. So one of the ways I do that is I volunteer in a first grade classroom, my granddaughter's first grade classroom.
Oh, really?
And it is so much fun because I go there and these children, we learn so much from that. You'll see it in my presentation here, the sense of wonder that children have. I walk in the room and they're like, oh, Mrs. Lukic is here. And I'm like, that's the only time someone says that. So these little children are just so full of life and bright light. And I think that's really important. And sometimes if we see a lot of older people around us, we can lose that. So when we're with children or other people, it just brings out that lightness. And you can do that in many ways. Humor is another one, which is the topic of our next meeting.
I mean, I would say just in general, how many times it's like maybe woke up on the wrong side of the bed, or, oh gosh, I got to clean the house today, or just things seem so down. But then you get around your friends or you get outside and then the next thing you know, you're like, wow, my whole entire attitude has changed.
That's the key. Change. It's your attitude. It doesn't matter what happens to you, because as we age, there is negative that comes into our lives. I have a friend that was just diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer. This is devastating news. There's people that, it's hip replacements, knee replacements, everyone's having something. So it's part of our lives. We have aches and pains. It's all about your attitude and how you relate to it. It's never about what happens to you. It's your attitude and choosing that attitude.
Yeah.
So I believe that is key.
Yeah, I was just listening to a podcast and it was saying it could be raining outside and one person will think that's wonderful. Another person will maybe be grumpy because it's wet and miserable, and another person is super mad about it. And is it the rain that's making you feel that way? No, it's your own internal thoughts. So you do have control over what you think and therefore how you feel.
And the reason I asked Sunshine here, the very first time I met her, she joined the Flourishing group. And she had arrived an hour early because she had read the time wrong. And so if that was me, who knows what I would have done. I probably would have been, an extra hour. She sat down and wrote a poem.
Wow.
And then she came to the meeting and read the poem.
Oh my
and I
goodness.
thought, oh my gosh, is this not a good example of someone choosing to make the most of this unexpected moment?
Yeah.
A true flourisher.
I love that. And so, Sunshine, how has joining this club been for you? What do you love about it?
Well, one of the things I really like is when you are in a meeting, you see a person, you say hello. I'm a very good waver. I can do that well. But really getting to know a person, that's hard. And she breaks us into small groups with a concept to talk about. Now, maybe we talk about that concept and maybe we don't, but we talk and we get to know each other.
Yeah.
And it's really nice.
I love this. I love that, like you were saying, about deeper conversations, as opposed to if you're just left on your own devices, it might be like, much more superficial, and then you're not really becoming, making a connection, making that emotional connection.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what it's about, a connection.
Yeah.
You hit the nail on the head, a connection.
So tell us about your next event coming up, the Strength of Humor.
So there's 24 strengths inherent in every single human being. And one of those is humor. I think that's like one of the most important things. So we thought, let's look at humor. what better way than by bringing in some clowns from Laguna Woods Clown Club. So we have 2 clowns coming in, and typically we have a presenter. They'll talk about humor, they'll humor us, I'm sure, and then we'll have breakout groups on how we can enhance this strength in our own lives. Some of us are very good at it, some of us need to work on that a little bit. So it's looking at the strength of humor that we all have that we might want to make even brighter in our lives. And one of the things is really making light of adverse situations. So when difficulties do come into our lives, reframing them and looking at how they are serving us. And Sunshine and I were talking about some of the things that have happened in our lives and how they've really made us to be really resilient and flourishing human beings.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I lost my arm, but I still got another one.
That's right. I now have an artificial one. It works even better.
Exactly. I'm very good at being accidentally funny.
Oh, I love that. I love that. It's all when you can laugh at yourself, right?
Mostly, yes.
Well, thank you, ladies, for being here. It's been great information.
Yes, we're very grateful. The one thing we always end our meetings with is gratitude. So grateful for being here in the studio with you. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Make sure to definitely come check out Flourishing in the Third Act at their next meeting and stay with us. We will have more of This Day right after this.
Pacific Cremation Services offers you the ultimate freedom to become one with the salty breezes and brilliant sunset reflections. A scattering at sea is a unique, beautiful way to honor the life of anyone who chooses to be cremated. We help you plan the details and understand what to expect. Choose from our 3 simple plans and let us help you start the process of healing and life celebration. Contact us at pacificcremationservices.com to create a personalized service at sea today.
Having a healthy smile not only improves your self-esteem, but also helps prevent major medical issues. At Flora Stanger General and Specialty Dental Practice, we help you achieve and maintain healthy teeth to improve your smile, no matter what stage your teeth are in. We cover your dental needs from dental implants, full mouth restoration, and a variety of cosmetic dentistry options all in one location. We're located right down the road from Laguna Woods, where your bus service stops right in front of our building. Call us today for a free exam and consultation.
Let's take a look at the weather outside. Today, it's mostly cloudy with a high of 71 and a low of 54. Tomorrow on Thursday, we'll have morning clouds, which will clear and gradually become mostly sunny. Friday is more of the same, morning clouds and gradually becoming sunny. And the weekend on Saturday and Sunday should have mostly sunny skies. Taking a look ahead tomorrow on this day, we have the United Mutual update and also a special feature from the Mother's Tea at the Florence Sylvester Senior Center. So definitely come back and check that out tomorrow. And before we go, here's an inspirational quote. The only one who can tell you you can't win is you, and you don't have to listen. That's it for us today on This Day. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Bobby Higgins. Have a great day.
Welcome to Envision Eye Centers, conveniently located next to Laguna Woods. We offer cutting-edge technology that meets unsurpassed service.
You and your eyes are my priority. We will treat you with the utmost care and compassion.
Some might offer local exams, but they'll send you on a trek for surgery. Skip the unnecessary travel.
You can be confident that we will deliver the best outcome for your eyes.
Schedule your consultation today and see the world clearly. Call us or visit our website. No inconvenience, just expert care.